Welcome to my channel. In this video we will talk about Miranda Kerr biography. Please follow my YouTube channel. Miranda May Kerr is a well-known model who hails from Australia. Miranda began her career as a model while she was still in her early teens and has since become a well-known face in the world of fashion. She discovered her true purpose after competing in and winning a modeling competition in her hometown. After that, she embarked on a career in modeling. She began her career as a model and quickly rose to prominence in Australia, where she lived at the time. Miranda's desire to break through to the top of her field was a driving force behind her decision to go to New York. After traveling to the United States, she went on to become one of the most sought-after models in the industry, proving that this choice was a pivotal factor in her success. This stunning woman is held in high esteem, and well-known companies regularly request her participation in marketing initiatives. She has done work for companies such as Levi's, Reebok, Rock and Republic, Harper's Bazaar, Blumarine, and Bet. Her experience also includes working with Blumarine. Her work for the well-known lingerie brand Victoria's Secret became a defining endeavor in her professional path during the course of their collaboration. She maintains her toned body and stunning appearance by adhering to a rigorous fitness and food routine. As a model, she has garnered a great deal of praise and has been featured on the covers of well-known publications. Miranda May Kerr was born on April 20, 1983 in Sydney, Australia to John and Therese Kerr. Her full name is Miranda May Kerr. She spent her childhood in the town of Garnered, which is located in New South Wales. Her brother's name is Matthew, and she has one. In order to familiarize their children, Miranda and Matthew, with city life, the Kerrs relocated to Brisbane. There, she pursued her education at All Hallows School, ultimately earning her diploma from that institution in the year 2000. Her areas of study were nutritional psychology and health psychology. She was a winner in the modeling competition held by Dolly magazine when she was just starting out in her teenage years. After that, she launched her career as a model and immediately secured a contract with the Australian apparel brand Billabong. After achieving success as a model in Australia, she relocated to New York City in 2004. There, she became a co-owner of the music venue known as the Bowery Ballroom, which was situated in Manhattan. She was also a member of the runway modeling scene, and she eventually secured a contract with the well-known modeling agency known as Next Model Management. Because of this, she rose to prominence and began collaborating with prominent brands such as Nicola Finetti, Alex Perry, L.A.M.B. Baby Phat, Bettina Liano, Heatherette, Blumarine Swimwear, Neiman Marcus, Rock and Republic, and Levi's. She was also signed for print media by well-known magazines such as Harper's Bazaar, Elle, and Australian Vogue. She has also been seen in advertisements for products such as Bonds, Beat, and Portmans that have been shown on television. She was seen on the reality show Project Runway, where she modeled the clothes designed by one of its contestants, Daniel Vosovic. Her first modeling assignment in the United States was with Maybelline New York. This advertisement was featured in many fashion magazines, such as Elle, Cosmopolitan, and Clio. It is also featured in the catalogs of the biggest American lingerie brand, Victoria's Secret. She appeared in Kanye West and Pharrell's music video #1 along with several other models from Victoria's Secret and Next. In 2007, she signed a contract with Victoria's Secret, becoming the first Australian to do so. Becoming a Victoria's Secret angel gave an immense boost to her career in the fashion industry. She also replaced Alessandra Ambrosio as the face of Pink. For 4 consecutive years, she was seen on the television version of the Victoria's Secret runway shows, which were telecast on as many as 4 continents. She then signed a contract with the clothing retailer brand Ardendy, which is based in California. She filmed ad campaigns for this brand for the spring, summer, and winter seasons. Her photographer during these campaigns was Diego Yucatel. This gorgeous model also appeared in the television series How I Met Your Mother along with fellow models Marissa Miller, Adriana Lima, Alessandra Ambrosio, Salida Evans, and Heidi Klum. She worked with the cosmetic and skincare brand Clinique. She'd also signed a contract with David Jones, DJs, which is an Australian-based department store chain. In 2009, she worked with the American clothing brand XOXO. She then parted ways with the Next Model Management Agency to collaborate with IMG Models, which tops the International Model Management Agency list. She participated in the year's annual fashion show organized by Victoria's Secret. Cora Organics, her skincare product brand, was also created the same year. She posed undressed for Rolling Stone Australia magazine in an attempt to bring everyone's attention to the endangered species of koalas in June 2009. In 2010, she published her self-help book, Treasure Yourself, which was intended for teenage girls. The woman was included in the same year's edition of the Pirelli calendar. Terry Richardson, a fashion photographer, traveled to the Brazilian state of Bahia to take the pictures that were used in the calendar. She was also selected to walk the spring runway show of the French fashion label Balenciaga by the brand's fashion designers Nicolas Ghesquière and Ashley Brokaw, respectively. In addition, she represented Prada on the runway for the brand's Winter 2010 collection. In later years, she worked as an advertisement model for firms such as Prada and Jill Sander. She was also featured on the front cover of the Italian version of the fashion magazine Vogue. She was the first pregnant model to ever pose for the Australian version of Vogue magazine, which she did shortly after learning that she was expecting. She returned to the modeling industry in March 2011, just 2 months after giving birth to her first child. During Paris Fashion Week, she represented the label Balenciaga on the catwalk. She was given the role of ambassador for Qantas Airways Limited in the year 2012. During the same year, she entered into a deal with a fashion firm known as Samantha Tavassa and made an appearance in the advertisement campaign for the brand known as Militia, which was manufactured by this company. Additionally, in the same year, she was signed by the fashion design business known as Mango. She took up modeling duties for the firm after Kate Moss and was featured in the Spring/Summer 2013 campaign. Her modeling contracts with David Jones and Victoria's Secret both expired in 2013, and she was not offered new ones by either company. During the same year, she was employed by Swarovski, and she also made an appearance in the first national advertisement for the e-commerce website ShopStyle. She has collaborated with big companies, including H&M, Reebok, and Wonder Bra, during her career. Her debut song, a rendition of Elvis Presley's You're the Boss, which featured crooner Bobby Fox, was released in April of 2014. She was one of the 50 models who graced the cover of the September issue of Vogue Italia, which was published to commemorate the magazine's half-century milestone. Forbes ranked Miranda Kerr as the third highest paid model in 2014, and it is believed that she has a net worth of $7 million at this time. Swarovski, who is the face of the brand Swarovski, developed a collection of jewelry for the company. Her cover for the January/February 2016 issue of the Australian version of Harper's Bazaar generated a commotion since the slogan for the cover read "What Lies Beneath." It didn't take long until it was taken off the shelves. She first came on the show as a guest coach in the 10th season of Australia's Next Supermodel, after having opened the Resort 2017 show for Moschino, designed by Jeremy Scott. The same year, she was also featured in an advertisement for Buick, which aired that year. She starred in a video campaign for Louis Vuitton's debut of the Tambour Horizon wristwatch called Connected Journeys, alongside celebrities such as Jennifer Connelly, Duna Bay, Jaden Smith, and Catherine Deneuve. The campaign was for the launch of the Tambour Horizon smartwatch. She was given the opportunity to model for the prestigious lingerie brand Victoria's Secret in the year 2007. This turned out to be a significant project in her career as a model. She made history by being the first model from her own country, Australia, to be selected as a Victoria's Secret Angel. She made many appearances on the list of the 100 Sexiest Women that was published annually by FHM magazine from 2009 to 2014. The United Kingdom version of Esquire magazine bestowed upon her the title of Sexiest Woman Alive in the year 2012. In 2003, she began a relationship with Australian model Jay Leone, who was also a member of the Australian musical group Tamarama. During this time, she was living in Australia. After a period of 4 years, their relationship came to an end. Miranda and Orlando Bloom, a British actor, tied the knot in 2010 following a romance of around 3 years. The happy couple decided to honor the gift of parenthood by naming their child Flynn Christopher Blanchard Copeland Bloom. The fact that they were no longer together became public knowledge in 2013. Almost immediately after that, Miranda and Orlando Bloom broke up. After waiting another 2 years, she began a relationship with Evan Spiegel, the millionaire CEO and co-founder of Snapchat. The stunning bride, who was married in May 2017, donned a garment made by Maria Grazia Chiuri that was modeled after a gown worn by actress Grace Kelly in one of her films. The happy couple now have 2 little ones of their own. In 2018, they welcomed their first son, Hart Spiegel, and in October of 2019, they welcomed their second son, Spiegel. She is an example of living a healthy lifestyle. She adheres to a stringent healthy diet and is a regular practitioner of yoga. She attributes her perfect complexion and healthy hair in part to the use of coconut oil, which she says is one of the reasons